Sorry for the late, guys. My alarm has given hand today. Okay. NTSP 714. Yeah, where is that, guys? Really sorry, guys. Spring Cloud, not MS. Kafka. Yeah, Kafka client using Spring Boot. Spring Boot plus Kafka APIs. February 11th, guys. Okay. Yes, guys. So far we have developed what? Kafka clients using what API, guys? Java API, directly Kafka APIs. Yes or no? But I would like to develop the same Kafka clients using what? Spring Boot, because we are basically Spring Boot people. Don't forget that, right? We are basically Spring Boot people and we would like to develop that. Yes, guys. Spring Boot plus Apache Kafka, guys. Spring Boot plus Apache Kafka API. Fine. Yes. Spring Boot gives built-in support for Apache Kafka. It even gives certain objects automatically through auto configuration process. It even gives certain objects automatically through auto configuration process. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay, guys. If you add Spring Boot starter, Apache Kafka dependencies to application, we get come on, Kafka template, guys. What, guys? Then we get a Kafka template. Then we get a Kafka template. Okay, template class object through auto configuration. Through auto configuration, which internally takes care of creating Kafka producer, comma, producer record objects. Kafka producer, comma, producer, which internally producer record objects that are required to send messages. Messages are data. Got the clarity, guys? Come on. That are required to send messages, guys. Similar. What is the sample code for it? What is the sample code for it, guys? Very simple, boss. Okay. In producer class or component. What is this? In producer class or component. Don't tell me. Kafka template, string, comma, string. Kafka template, string, comma, string template. @auto. Fine, guys. Similarly, we can place @Kafka listener. @Kafka listener. What we have to mention, guys? Topic name and group ID. Topic name is equal to ... Group ID is equal to ... Annotation on the method of listener class. On the method of listener class. Okay. On the method of listener class to make message broker. Okay. To collect the message received to topic sections and to send it to come on, guys. And to send it to consumer. 1 minute. And correction. Yeah, that's it. To collect the message received from received to topic section. That's it. Yeah, we generally add in a method, guys. Hey, back to original. Back to original. Okay. That means it internally takes care of creating Kafka consumer object creating Kafka consumer object and Kafka consumer object and consumer record object. Consumer record object. Fine, guys. So how does that sample code looks, my dear? How does that sample code looks, guys? Yeah. In listener class, guys. What class? In listener class. What should I do? Public wide, public wide read message, string MSG. Here, whatever you want, you can do. Read message, string message, whatever you want, you can do, guys. Tell me. Kafka. Kafka listener. What is that, guys? Kafka listener. Topic name is equal to NIT TPC. NIC TPC. What is that? Friday. Next, group ID. Group ID is equal to NIT GRP1. NIT GRP1. Logic to read the message. Are you understanding my statement, guys? NIT GRP1. Logic to read the message. Everyone got the clarity, guys? This is the story in producer application. This is the story in what? Listener class, guys. Okay. Yeah, next one. Okay, we need to add enable Kafka. We need to add enable Kafka on the top of starter class, guys. Okay, we need to add enable Kafka. @enable Kafka. @enable Kafka on the top of listener class. On the top of starter class. Nothing but main class, guys. Okay, boss. Main class. That's the one thing, guys. Yeah. Yeah. We can get message from end user as request parameter. We can get message from end user as request parameter through REST controller or microservice. Microservice is also one kind of REST controller. REST controller of Spring MVC oblique Spring REST application. Spring REST application. So we need to make the producer and consumer applications. So we need to make producer application taking message from message through REST controller to send it to Kafka, setup. Similarly, we need to read the message from Similarly, we need to read the message from. Come on, guys. Similarly, we need to read the message from Kafka setup. Using consumer or message listener. To send it to end user. Through REST controller. Everyone got the clarity, guys? Kafka setup only contains topics and other stuff, guys. I'm just trying to give overall broad idea, nothing else. Okay. HTTP localhost. Okay, localhost 5050. 5050. If any context path is there, guys, that context path. Generally, we use 4040 port number, 4041. Yeah, what is that, guys? Kafka app. Kafka app class. Tell me, send message is equal to what is that? Okay. Welcome. Like this, I would like to send the message, guys. Okay. Quotation value 2000 something. Message is equal to, how are you? Got it, my dears? Come on. Are you with me, guys? Come on, everyone. Yes, boss. We need to add, enable. These are the things we have to remember, guys. So now let me give diagrammentation of the application that we want to develop. Actually, I have one more thought, guys. Whenever I send the message, whenever I read each message, I will try to store that message in a array list. So, array list again and again. so that there is a possibility of reading all old messages also. What do you say, guys? There is a possibility of reading all old messages, whatever we delivered from the beginning, right? Okay. Because read one message, display, fine, gone, message is gone. Instead of that, what I do, listener, message consumer or listener reads the message, gives to a special class called message store. Message store, there it will maintain the message in the array list. So 10 times listener has read the message, 10 times it will be stored into same array list, so that I can get all the messages together whenever I want, right? Okay, boss. Yeah, the application is like this, guys. Here is my dispatcher servlet, guys. Here is my dispatcher servlet. Here is my REST controller. Also called as microservice. Also called as microservice, guys. Right, boss. Yes, guys. Dispatchers are let REST controller, guys. Okay. What it will do, boss? What it will do? Okay. Here is my. Okay. Here is my message producer or producer application. Okay. Message producer. Message producer, which is a Spring Bean. Spring Bean. Here, what is this? @AutoWide. @AutoWide. Kafka. Template. Template dot send message. It receives the message, guys. Somehow we have to call template dot send message. Okay. What it will do, guys? This is Apache Kafka ecosystem, boss. Okay. Apache Kafka ecosystem. In this ecosystem, what will be there? Message zookeeper is there. Here, what will be there? Message broker is there. Yes, here topics are there. Topic memory, guys. Come on. Bootstrap server. Message broker. Here is my message broker. Here is my topic. All this stuff as usual. There what we got, guys. Message consumer or listener, boss. Okay. Message, consumer or listener. Yeah, as of now, yeah, this Apache Kafka setup you won't get through boot, guys. We have to run manually only. Okay. Yeah. Let's go for message listener, guys. Message listener. Yeah, nothing but consumer. Nothing but consumer. Tell me. Okay. Wide read message. Read message. String MS. Read message. String MS. Hmm. Read message. String MSG, guys. Hmm. Read message. String MSG. Hmm. Here's some Lazikra Babu. Yeah, it will try to send that message to whom? Message store. It will try to store each read message in message store, guys. It will try to read each read message in what? Message store. Where, guys? List collection. List collection. Here on the top of method, Kafka @Kafka listener. Kafka listener. Understood my statement, guys? Come on. Yes, guys. That will come to this. That will come to this. This will come to this. Yeah, this will deliver the message to this. Actually, in fact, it's a different story. Actually, it's a different story. I will tell. Okay, guys. Tell me, Kafka app/send message is equal to welcome. Message is equal to welcome, guys. Yeah, this is what. Yeah. 1A, 1B, 1A, 1B. Actually, this is also wrong, guys. This is not also wrong as a path variable. Fine. You're expecting request parameter specifically, add question mark. You take. Next what? 1B. 1B. Yeah, some method in REST controller executes, guys, and sends a message to sends a message to this one, 1C. 1C sends a message to this 1D. 1D, and it will store the message in the topic 1E. 1E, guys. It stores the message in the topic. But listen, from here response comes. No, 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 no. It will be read, no doubt in that. Okay. Yeah, from here response comes, guys. And yes, guys. And success or failure message will come. Yeah, acknowledgement kind of message will come. Success or failure message will come. 1D, guys, 1F, 1F, next 1G, next 1H, next 1I. What is that, guys? 1I. This is done. But one small thing remember, when message comes, automatically on message method executes. What do you say, guys? When message comes, automatically on message method executes. I mean to say, message listener, callback method executes. Are you getting my point, guys? Come on. And it will be stored in the list collection. And we are making that message getting stored into the list collection. Come on. List collection. So these things will happen irrespective of the request you pass, boss. These things will happen irrespective of request you pass. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay, that's why, what is this? 2A. 2A. And message comes and stores here, 2B. Otherwise, 1 minute. I'll make more interesting, guys. I think now it looks perfect, right, boss? Yeah, if you have clarity in the coding, diagram automatically comes. Now tell me here. Yeah, this is 2A. This is 2B. This is 2C. This is 2D. Two A, 2B, 2C, 2D. Next. This will be stored automatically, guys. But next remaining process starts. What is remaining process? I'm going to give the request. Kafka app slash all. Kafka app /all. That means I want to read all messages, guys, nothing else. Okay, read all is the read all, whatever it, fetch all, whatever it is. Yeah, this is going to be two. Those things will happen automatically, guys. Now we do the next work. Yeah, this request goes where, guys? To this REST controller. What it will do, guys? It will read the message from message store. It continuously brings and push. Continuous. No, you need not to do polling, nothing. At the rate Kafka listener will take care of entire story. Get the message and displace the message. That's it. Okay. Two guys, how much? 2E. 2F. 2FG. G. 2H. 2I. Next. 2J. Okay. Show gives all messages. Okay, guys. Right, boss. When you have a web application, how console will come into picture? I think you liked it, guys. 1A2. 1I. First request, guys. First request to response. 1A to 1I, first request response. 2A to 2J. Second request response. Second request response. Is that clear, my dear? Are you understanding my statement? Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Got the clarity here? As everything clear, my dear? Come on. Super. So, shall we get into the next level discussion now? Sir, all in one request, how 2 second request divides, it seems. I didn't understand. This is this listener makes the broker to get the message and it will pass to store. Injection will happen, message store will be injected here. Message store will be injected here. Okay, so that messages will be added here. That added message, REST controller reads and gives to dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet goes for it. How REST controller will come to know that has deliver request to message producer is not going for handler operation on controller class. Bogde, did you understand your question? I didn't understand your question. Some words are missing. Check it out. Some words are... No, guys, once message gone there, automatically listener reads the message and stores in the list collection. And when second request is, when read all request has come, it is reading message from list collection. If empty, I will print no messages. If not empty, I will print all the messages. What's there in that? I hope you got the clarity. Come on. Easy. Shall I start the coding, boss? Shall I start the coding? Yes, boss. Yeah, what is the order of development, guys? When order food, it will push to Kafka bootstrap server. Respect to topic name. In REST controller also will be having handler methods now, boss. In REST controller also will be having methods. Don't worry about that. Okay. Here one REST controller is having one method to push the message, one method to consume the message, guys. Both will be there. Both will be there. Here methods will be there. Handler methods will be there. With this send request path and read all request path. Maybe I have not highlighted because my main focus is not on controller. My focus is on Kafka part. Fine, boss. Order of development, guys. Order of execution I will give later. First bother about order of development. First bother about order of development, guys. Yeah, first what we have to develop, guys. First what we have to develop. Producer application. Producer application. Next, REST controller. REST controller. REST controller handler method with /send. Request path. Request path. Okay. Having injection of message producer object. And a slash Gokte, how /send will be fixed, ra? Muddy fellow. This indicates you are not doing any practicals at all. How /send will be fixed? Muddy fellow. Now I understood why you are getting unnecessarily doubts. Request path is fixed. Okay. I don't know from which dunya these people will come, guys. Now they are asking /send request path is fixed. This is what they practiced. Muddy fellows. Okay. Message producer, guys. Next one. Message consumer. Message listener. Okay. Message store. Message store. Message listener, message store. I think first we develop message store. Then we develop, what is this? Message listener injected with, come on. Injected with, come on. How request path will be fixed? Tell me. Injected with message store. Yes, guys. Next what? Same REST controller. Above REST controller with another handler method. Another handler method with read all. What, guys? Read all request path having injection of message store object. Having injection of message store object. Yes or no? Na? Message producer having injection of Kafka template. Happy? Yeah? Kafka template object. Super, boss. Done. This is the order of development, guys. So now let's create a project. Now let's create a project. Step number 1: create a Spring Boot starter project. Starter project. Create Spring Boot starter project, adding the following dependencies. Tell me, to make application as a RESTful application, what is the dependency I should add? Spring REST dependency or something else? Spring REST, no. Gokte, please respond. What is the dependency I should add? Tell me. What is the dependency I should add? Tell me, guys. Respond, everyone. Arey, web worst fellows. Web, Kafka. Next, Lambda KPI. Next, DevTools. DevTools may be useful. There's no REST separately, you know that, right? Okay, guys, and DevTools. Let me do that work, boss. 714. Yeah, I have to add that. Step number 2. Add @enable Kafka on the top of main class, nothing but starter class. On the top of main class, nothing but starter class. Nothing but starter class. Okay, guys, let's do that. New project. What project? That is not Maven, na. File new. Starter project is not there. Fine. How come not there, guys? Project. Okay, starter project. Yes, guys. Boot Kafka project. Boot Kafka pros. I think 1 is completed. 2 is completed. 1 is completed, it seems. Okay. Project 2. Project 2. What is this? REST with Kafka. REST with Kafka, guys. Yeah. Kafka pros to REST with Kafka, guys. It should be var file, guys. Web application we try to. Java 11. I think all are perfect, boss. Yes. Say next. What is the one I have to add? Lambak I want to add. Web I want to add. Okay, new one. Kafka. Yes, guys. Spring for Apache Kafka. Spring for Apache Kafka. Got it? Yeah, boss. Next. Finish. DevTools. Okay, DevTools we can add later. No problem. We can add dynamically DevTools. Not an issue, boss. Kafka streaming, which is very useful for live streaming. I already say Apache Kafka itself big course. I am teaching that much which is required for microservices. I think you might have seen organization offering separate course only on Apache Kafka. Yeah, we they are done, guys. What happened? Why Jumi is giving hand? Yeah, where is this, guys? Where is our project? Apache boot Kafka pros 2. What's happening, guys? Where is my project? Yeah, here is there. Here is there, guys. We all set now. Mm. Nice, boss. Yeah, let me add dev tools. Spring, guys. Add Spring's project to nature. What's happening, guys? Why I'm not able to use the things? How you added other day? How you added, guys? Why it is not giving that pressure? Spring. Why it is not coming? No, in pom.xml fine, but we are supposed to add that one. What happened? What happened? Why it is responding like that? I think something gone wrong, guys. Something gone wrong. It's behaving differently. It's behaving differently. Shift key, some key is pressed. Hey, hey, come on. I think we need to restart the Eclipse once. Restart once. Something gone wrong, guys. I think some disturbance, guys. Uh, clean project. Mouse issue. Mouse is having issue. Still not coming, Rababu. Still not coming. Dev tools is not coming. Somewhere shift pressed. Where is that shift pressed, guys? Close projects. Array, what's happening, guys? Why I'm not able to add? Okay, leave it, guys. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. It's, I think, going to irritate us now. Even option is also not coming. Even option is also not coming. Some options are missed. I don't know why. Okay, let it be. We'll see tomorrow. Thank you.